This is an early-ish game dex build using the Cross-Naginata or whatever it's called.
Damn, that was really good.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, that's alright. I got a counter up. That's one. Every time you see me hit somebody with the Spectral lance, I'm gonna count them in this video. I will be using another projectile weapon art, the Beast Roar, which is ultimately better for this build. Yep, that's
dumbass fucking fell.
The Beast Roar, which is ultimately better for this build because Beast Roar is a dex scaling Ash of War, whereas Spectral Lance, I believe, is arcane. Yeah, I could not figure out that ladder, and then that guy was just denied me even further. So the theme of this video is just projectiles, and while the Spectral Lance may be worse, yeah, I'm so sorry. I love hitting people with it, and my baby loves stimming with it. Say hello. We didn't even do that yet.
Hi.
It's my wife here. Yeah, I wanted to maybe one day do a build with Spectral Lance, but it's not a good Ash of War, even if you build around it. I mean, maybe it is. I've never done that, but I can't imagine that the damage would be worth it, because even if the damage was really good, it's not. It's so hard to hit people with it. Like, you see me do it. Yeah, I mean, even in this video where, you know, you're seeing clips of me doing well, I don't save the clips where I just run into a 3-man gank and can't do anything and just get immediately blendered to death. It wouldn't really be very interesting, and my ego wouldn't allow me to post something like that. Why would I do that? I'm perfect. That didn't actually happen. I'm pretty sure that was a fever dream. I don't know what I'm saying right now. But the...
Christ, he is perfect.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for agreeing, baby. See?
Okay.
I'm perfect.
Yeah, sure.
So the Spectral Lance, I don't know if it can... Well, the damage will ever be worth it, because the thing is, you could just have... If you want a projectile, you could just have... Yep, every parry I do is nice. Because I'm perfect.
Yeah, my baby's perfect.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
If you wanted just a spectral, or not a spectral, a projectile build, you just have a traditional mage build. But I like hitting people with the Spectral Lance because it's difficult. So I don't know, maybe I'll do a build one day. Stay tuned. Like this video if you want a Spectral Lance build. Comment if you don't. Subscribe either way.
Like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe. Like and subscribe. What, if you like me bullying random hosts for literally no reason whatsoever, like and subscribe. I don't know why I'm being so mean to this guy. He did absolutely nothing wrong.
He existed.
Yeah, I wasn't even frustrated at this point, I don't think. I mean, this footage is about a month old. It was used before, like, on my road to figuring out the lightning build. Nice. See, I parried him and I didn't even get the repose just to torture him a little bit more. I'm like a kid.
Edge walking.
Yep, edge walking. Look at me edge walking him for no reason.
You're just being mean.
Yeah, for no reason.
I thought you only treated me like this.
Well, you know, I treat you this way for different reasons. That
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
Yep, and you like the edge walk, right?
Sure.
Yeah. There's more of it. So today we were going to talk about the new, I guess it's edition that they're coming out. Yeah, see, this is the Beast Roar. It's the better version on this build. We were going to talk about the new, it's not a patch, it's a new version of the game that's coming out. I believe for like the Switch 2, it's going to be like the default version. It's going to be, you know, like whenever FromSoft does this all the time. They'll come out with like the, whatever it was called for Dark Souls 3. Okay, I just looked it up because I'm tired of just, you know, saying, oh, what, yeah, what are these things called? As if I don't have the ability to just stop recording and look it up. So I'm trying to do that more for you, the audience. And
wow, he just did finger guns. He just did finger guns towards the mic. Wow, I am embarrassed.
Yeah, well, they're I'm sure they appreciate it. So it's, the Dark Souls 3 version is called the Fire Fades edition. I don't remember it being called that. But yeah, they're gonna have the new edition. I think it's called the Tarnished edition. I'm not stopping the recording again to make sure. And
yeah, it is the Tarnished edition.
Okay, the Tarnished edition. And with this time, they're like gonna allow you to buy it as a DLC. I think it's gonna cost like $5 if you've already bought the game, which is pretty cool, I guess. In it, they're going to give you 2 new starting classes, and I'm excited because, you know, as you people can tell based on how frequently I upload, I play this game a lot.
A lot.
At least right now, like I've said in other videos, I go through phases. Sometimes I'll stop for a month, and maybe during that time I'll post other gameplay to this channel. I don't know what I'm gonna do when this phase is over.
He might be not playing the game, but trust to believe he is thinking about it and thinking about it and thinking about the next build and thinking about how to make it better and thinking about what he wants to wear. So it's not like he completely forgets about the game. He is obsessed with this game. I think as obsessed as he is with me.
Yeah, well, not quite as obsessed as I am with you.
Aww.
Yeah, well, obviously, it'd be weird if I was.
That's cute.
Yeah, I go through phases with art. Sometimes I get pretty obsessed with movies. Other times I get obsessed with poetry. That poetry hasn't happened one in a while, but if you think the Elden Ring thing is annoying, wait till I get obsessed with poetry again and I'm starting to write like little bits of poetry I think you're gonna find that even more annoying.
Yeah, I'll find that cute.
Okay, we'll see. You say that now, and I have it on recording. So if
wow, used as leverage against me. Jeez.
So I'm a little worried because I have ADHD because that's why I get like hyper fixated on stuff for like months at a time. And Elden Ring, well, Souls game in general, for the past 12 or 13 or so years, have been the thing I've consistently gotten obsessed over. Like I said, it's like every few months I'll play it for like a month straight and then stop for another few months. And that cycle's been going on for about 12 years. But I'm a little worried about this new edition because I am starting to see signs that maybe From Software is selling out a little bit. These 2 new classes sound kind of broken. Like, it seems like anybody who knows what they're doing is probably going to start the game with these 2 classes unless they're going to do like a strictly spell build. Because one is, I think I wrote down here, a heavy knight that is like super heavily armored and uses
a great sword, is it?
A great curved sword, I think they're called in this game. A colossal greatsword, not colossal greatsword, a colossal curved sword. And the existence of those, like the Bloodhound Fang, and the one I prefer more than the Bloodhound Fang, which is the Omen Cleaver, their existence gives little incentive to use like other big weapons, except for maybe the Great Katana. Because, like this guy's using right now, the Greatsword, which is a colossal greatsword. Why use that when, you know, the Omen Cleaver exists, when the Bloodhound Fang exists? Like, it does about as much damage as those, but is significantly harder to hit and does not have an amazing chase down like the curved greatswords do. If you don't know, a chase down is like when your opponent is like running or rolling away and you need to like hit them, you need to apply pressure to them, maybe get that final hit in. That's a chase down. Big weapons don't usually have a chase down, but great katanas and colossal curved swords, or whatever they're called, like the Bloodhound Fang, do. So if you're having a class that starts with that weapon, a lot of people are going to realize how good the ultra curved swords are, and we're going to be seeing them even more. And I imagine they're going to make it a particularly good one, because I also imagine they're going to make it a new weapon in that class, and I imagine it's also going to be very good. I mean, these are at least my my pessimistic suspicions. Yeah, look how much these guys are harassing me. If you're afraid of PvP, do what these guys are doing, because yeah, I may have won this match, but 95% of matches like that, where it's 3 or even just 2 people aggressively chasing me down, most invaders, even the really good ones, are going to lose that. We win invasions because of kind of psychological warfare, where the hosts are like really backing up. But if you, you're going to be doing Pachu into whiffs a lot because, like I said, the Spectral Lance is hard to hit. But yeah, because like look at these guys, super passive and everything, and that's why they're in a clip in a YouTube video, because if they just aggressively chase me down at the same time, chances are, like 95% chance I would have lost against them, even though there's just 2 of them. But yeah, the other class is an Idis Knight, which is basically sounds like it's going to replace the Samurai. So the Samurai is usually one of the best classes to start as, starts with a katana. This one is going to start with a light greatsword, which, if you don't know, I don't consider them quite as broken as like Moonveil or Vikes, but they're pretty close. The light greatswords in general are really busted moveset, and if you're going to start players off with that, they're probably never going to use another weapon again, because I imagine most players probably play this game 1, maybe 2 times, and they're going to stick with what works when they're new like that.
Yeah, and just like I do.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to force you to do something different, because I want you to,
Yeah, you force me to do a lot of stuff.
I do force you to do a lot of stuff. I'm not even going to try to, like, say it's, you know, an innuendo or something. I had to cut the audio there because I said something so shocking to my wife that she reflexively screamed my real name.
He does that a lot.
Yeah, I love that I can still shock her.
Oh yeah, every day.
Yeah, it's pretty great. Look at this guy. Look at Daddy coming out of nowhere here. This is, you know, clearly I've been fighting Baby this whole time. I didn't realize Daddy was in the room using his DLC gear and everything. Look at that. Yeah, I have to back away now. I'm like, oh, who's this man? Yep, there we go. We're up to 7. 7 hits.
Yeah, 7 hits because it's been a lot more throws.
Oh yeah, it sure has been. I probably should have counted the misses. It'd probably be like 12 misses to 7 hits. Yeah, like I said, you miss with this a lot. I only use it because of how fun it is to use. But I actually really do like this weapon. I don't tend to like the pokey weapons as much, but if they have like a little spice to them, like this one does, I'll tend to use it. I like the slashing and stuff. If it's just one of those straight like little spears, you're probably not going to see them on this channel. Even though I'm actually fairly good with them, they're just very boring to use, and I imagine they're going to be even more boring to watch. Getting back to the Tarnished edition, what's it called?
Yep.
My baby was excited about something. You were excited about the little horsey armor, weren't you? So another thing they're going to do is they're adding some horse armor. Why don't you explain this to me?
So what's it called? The Royal Steed? No, the
Spectral Steed.
The Spectral Steed.
Yeah.
So the Spectral Steed is gonna have 3, technically 3,
like costumes or armors?
Not costumes, just they're gonna look different, right? So one is gonna be like white, the other one is gonna resemble like was it the Black Cavalry?
The Knight Cavalry.
Yeah, so he's gonna have like an armor and then the normal skin, right? And when I heard it, I was so excited. I was so excited that he was gonna have like new armor and like you can like change him in some way. That's dumb. The new additions are dumb. I don't like them. They're not. I don't think they're gonna be cute at all. He's just freaking white. What? How does that add anything to the gameplay? How does that add anything visually? And then resembling the Knight Cavalry, just adding some armor. I don't care for that. Where is the cutesy option? Where is it?
So regardless of what option they added, whether it was cutesy or not, I think that is actually probably one of the biggest signs that has me worried about this new edition. Because if other old people remember, way back when video games were just starting in on their bullcrap, super corporate exploitation of the consumer, Skyrim was rightfully mocked because they released like a DLC that was just it was like $20 or something insane like that for just a horse skin, like just a skin you can just put on your horse similar to Torrent. And I don't know, I got a little bit like a PTSD flashback. I know people were kind of disappointed when the game first came out, when Elden Ring first came out, and you couldn't really customize Torrent at all. But to add that as like a feature, I would rather have even just one more new balanced weapon than be able to change the skin on Torrent. I can't imagine something I care less about, and which is also kind of immersion breaking. Like, unless it's actual armor that will do stuff, then at least it's not really breaking the immersion, which I hope it is. But also, like, you don't really use Torrent all that often, and even if you do, you can only use it in single player mode. You can't use it in multiplayer. And I, for a new edition, would like to see quality of life improvements before they started making, just extra stuff.
Yeah, cosmetic stuff.
Yeah, well, not even just cosmetic stuff. Even before they do more new armors, like we're frustrated by we want to play together, and we're constantly having to go out of each other's world because we beat a boss or even just run into a random fog wall in the world, and I know that would be slightly more difficult than... Look at me edgewalking again. I know that would be slightly more difficult than just adding some more armor, but it wouldn't be that difficult. And I don't know, it just seems like From Software might be becoming a little anti-consumer. A little bit.
Another thing that initially I was really excited when they said that they were going to add 4 new armors or 4 new fashions. And when I read into it, again, it's just not anything, kind of like worthwhile in my opinion.
And two of them are like nostalgia bait.
Exactly. So it's the 2 armors from the 2 new classes, right? The
Heavy Knight and the
Heavy Knight
Idis Knight.
And the Idis Knight, exactly. And then the other 2 are just recreations of other Souls games. I think it's Demon Souls and the other one was
I'm sure a lot of people aren't going to be shocked to hear this, but there was a very popular character in Dark Souls 2 and people loved her armor. I think her name was like Latetta. And yeah, it's the one that's I think is particularly egregious. Well, one that's like super fan servicey, like the fact that you're giving Latetta's armor because it's like everybody loved Latetta, and it's like you're really just pulling on the nostalgia strings with that one. But also the Demon Souls set doesn't really make any sense because like that mid-European style armor is very specific, I feel like.
And it's not cute.
Yeah, and it's not cute. Yeah.
Like, why?
Give us femboy armor.
Exactly.
I want hot pink, white armor with little hearts on it.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yes. Give me Xena the warrior, or whatever the heck her name was. Give me that armor. That would be 10 times cuter.
Yeah, we're both old, by the way. She's pulling out.
Wow.
She's pulling out the Xena warrior princess reference.
Don't care. I loved her armor. I loved more than her armor, but I loved her armor. And why, again, aren't you giving us more variety in what you're like in these new fashions? Like, I think that they are so boring. So boring. Again, we all know I am partial to cute stuff. I definitely want to see more flowy dresses and slutty fashions.
Why?
But like, what do you mean why?
Also, what do you like about Xena?
I'm not going to go into that.
Oh,
we are not going to talk about that today.
Is this similar to my obsession with
Zelda?
With Zelda, yeah. And what if he was a girl?
Yeah, I never wanted Xena to be a girl, a boy though.
Yeah,
I was good. I was cool with her being a girl, through and through. But that's a topic for another time.
As was her girlfriend.
As was her girlfriend, which I didn't really like that much. I liked Xena more.
Yeah, me too.
I
remember. Just a quick aside. I remember seeing that show as a kid. And being acutely aware that they were
lesbians. Yeah.
And I was actually like confused because I was real little when that came out. I want to say I was like 6, 7 years old. 6, 7. We still got a little bit of youth in us. All the worst parts of youth, but we still got it.
Oh, but consider we're not laughing with you. We're laughing at you when you think 6, 7 and start laughing.
And there's nothing more youthful than laughing at a younger generation.
But going back to
I remember as a kid I was actually confused. I was like, why doesn't she ever kiss her girlfriend? Because it was so clear that they were dating that I was actually actively confused. I was like, why aren't they ever like kissing or anything? Like I didn't even mean it in like a sexual way, you know. I was like I said, I was like 6 or 7 years old, and she giggles again. I was just confused, like why are they like trying to hide their obvious romantic stuff with each other?
It's the 90s.
Yeah, well, I mean, I was very young. I didn't realize that they were trying to merely imply it rather than having it be overt, even though it was overt even to a child.
Yeah.
And a child was okay with it, so, take that, conservatives. Your entire worldview is wrong about everything. All of the time. But you came here for an Elden Ring video, not politics, so.
So, one thing I do want to say. FromSoft, why didn't you include a frickin' flower counter?
Yeah.
We've been asking for it. I know there's other people. What?
Well, but like I said, my baby speaks French, so maybe that's what she meant by we. Because I don't know who she means by we. Me,
and I know that there's a lot of other people that want to collect all these flowers, and they want a flower counter. I know it. I feel it in my bones.
Just like Sir Gideon. She feels it in her bones.
There you go.
All right, well, that's it. Say goodbye.
Bye!